Hey everyone, this is Ian from Blank Videos, and we're going to be playing a little Game Boy Advanced game. Well, I've already played it, but I'm going to talk over it now and kind of give you some commentary about what the hell we're exactly looking at. So this was developed by this company, Pocket Studios. Pretty sure that's a defunct company, but yeah. So they were pretty ambitious with the 3D animation in this game. Did it pan out well? I don't know. Okay, so I should say Star Wars Flight of the Falcon. You just saw the little title there. That is the game we're playing. We're going to cut ahead a little bit. This is the animation before the level select. I'll go into detail a little bit about how the level select is divided up. It's based on each episode, so 4, 5, and 6, the original trilogy. And within each episode is a selection of missions. So we're going to go episode 4, A New Hope, first mission, very beginning. And it starts off kind of like the cliche, title intro. Star Wars. Something interesting about this intro. The further it goes away, it turns into kind of like space spaghetti or something. I don't know. We'll cut ahead again here. And voila, here is the beginning of the first mission. Now, something you might be looking at here is the UI, or the user interface, rather. You got a score up the top right, missiles top left, lives bottom left, and your health bar on the right. And there's a timer in the bottom there. So yeah, and that's all that you really get. Other than that, it's mostly just looking at a bunch of specks far away that slowly turn into TIE fighters. And it's really annoying because the crosshair you're using in your Millennium Falcon, the missiles you're firing there, it's all on a fixed crosshair, so you can't really move it unless you move the ship awkwardly, which usually sends you into enemy fire half the time. I also found that just holding it down is better than actually trying to aim. So there'd be a lot of misses here, but it's fine. Yeah, and it's just a lot of specs, like I said earlier. I think I mentioned that earlier, but it blends in with the stars, which are also specs. There's a lot of specs in this game, so you really have to squint your eyes. Just to be full transparency, I played this on the computer on my monitor as an emulator. I can only imagine it looks this bad on the Game Boy. So it's a mess. It really is a mess. You'll see here there's an Imperial starship that's just taking forever to load in. It's rendering piece by piece. And yeah, you blow up the little boxes there, and no, it doesn't destroy itself. It's not very satisfying. It still shoots at you, so you just drive past it. There you go. There's a victory. Yeah, savor this moment. There's not a lot of victories in this game, at least from my experience. It's a little bit of foreshadowing there, guys. But you know what? In case you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Okay, back to the game. Here you go. Second mission. Here you go. Mos Eisley Spaceport. Or what I like to call this mission, the drunk driving simulator. It's something. I'll just let you look at it for a second. I guess you're supposed to shoot the stormtroopers. At one point during this playthrough, I did try to dodge as many buildings as possible, not die. And I just kind of held down the fire button because you couldn't really aim at the blurry 3 pixel wide like stormtroopers very well. I don't think I won. I think I failed it pretty quickly once the time ran out. So I'm not sure how you're supposed to beat this. It seems to be damn near impossible. I received vertigo from playing this at least 2 times. So yep, here's me hitting the sand igloo, because everything's the same color and it's hard to differentiate when you're also trying to aim. That's my excuse. Okay, so at this point in time, I entered a cheat code that you can in the main menu, and this will allow you to unlock all the episodes. So I jumped ahead a little bit here to episode 5, and the first mission is the asteroid field. You know, where like the big space worm is, all that. So you might have some interesting stuff there, right? Well, you would be wrong. So I'll just let you watch this for a second. And it's the same as the first mission. You know, one thing they can't say about this game is that they lied about the Millennium Falcon being in it. You're definitely in the Millennium Falcon. I don't really know if that's a good thing, since it's not very fun. Let's look at the death screen here. So coming up. So I'm dead now, out of lives. Here's the continue. So it gives you 3 more chances to keep playing. They're really generous with that. But we're just gonna fail out and see what happens, just for the sake of science. No, Darth Vader is scolding you for bitching out. Or I guess in this case, me bitching out, which... Alright, jeez, fine. Whatever. I mean, we'll try a different level. Episode 6. Oh yes, you're noticing a theme here. A lot of Millennium Falcon. It just so happens to be not very good. Now, maybe if I was a little kid and this was like a Christmas gift, maybe I could pretend like this is all super fun and just kind of get through it. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who have nostalgia for this, and I don't want to shit on it too hard, because they're ambitious in this game. There's a lot of, you know, limitations on the Game Boy Advance. So I understand, you know, them kind of being limited by the hardware. But, I don't know. I feel like if I saw my friends playing, like, Pokemon Emerald, or, you know, Super Mario World or something on the Game Boy Advance, I would feel kind of cheated. Because this game is... It just kind of feels like it's artificially difficult in some places, just to extend the game. What else? I mean, the gameplay is not very fluid. Now, granted, I played on an emulator. I did play on the Game Boy Advance to, you know, compare it. It felt the same. Well, guys, that was the video. It was pretty depressing. And in some ways, I might even say it made me want to... Okay, yeah, can't say that, but I just feel depressed. Much like George Lucas here. He looks very sad. Or maybe he's just very hungry. And that I can relate to.
Yeah, I'm feeling good tonight. Finally feeling free and it feels so right. Oh.